just want to go over this deck here. So obviously there's a lot going on. So we have Grief Fury. Not a ton of red cards for Fury. There's only 12, so a bit low for Fury, but you have quite enough for Grief. So you're pairing the Grief Fury stuff, obviously, alongside the Scam package with Undying Malice. Then you kind of have this weird reanimation element to your deck where you can discard Archon to Invasion, you can mill it over with Amonkhet, and then you can persist the Archon back into play. So you have that angle of the deck, you're playing 4 rings, and then we kind of have this, like, zoo, I guess, quote-unquote package with Scion and Kavu. It's a lot. This deck is doing a lot. I don't know how this league is going to go, but it's going to be a lot of fun nonetheless. What's up, Bolt? Oh, that's a good point, too. Kavu also loots. Yeah, so Kavu and Ergamon allow you to discard Archon from your hand to get in your graveyard for Persist. Yeah, this deck is just called Karabas. Okay, so people wanted to see the deck that we didn't vote for. This was Scavenger Zoo, so if you need to screenshot this or take a look at it, this is the deck that we did not vote for. Zoo, Reanimator, Scam. Yes, all of the above. Okay, I have 2 lands. I don't have a black card for my Grief, but I can play Scion on 2. Is this what we just, like, in the dark, YOLO Scam Fury? I kind of feel like just YOLO is scamming Fury. I'm down with it. I obviously don't know what they're playing, but I'm kind of down with it. You would take a draw? I think so? I feel like I'd be more likely to take a draw if I had if I had an Archon, I would just go Grief, pitch Archon, Malice. Well, that's not even true, though. Because then I could just play the Ergamon on turn 2 and discard the Archon. What if they're a shitter deck? Yeah, and I get to, like, kill anything with Fury? Does the mana allow Scion if you turn 1 Fury? Well, you can't do that regardless, right? But I need to figure out which black shock land I need to get to pair with the other Trine land so I can play Scion on 3. Oh, wait. This can't be right. I just realized, because no matter which black shockland I get, I don't have 5 colors. I think that might be a mistake. Well, in that case, I think we should just get a Triumph on turn 1. If that's the case, if I can't, like, turn 1 Scam Fury and be able to play Scion off just 2 lands, I should just pass on turn 1. Yeah, I should just pass on turn 1. But I think this deck should probably have a non-black Triumph for these exact situations. You can go Scam on turn 1, and then turn 2 fetch the other Triome to be able to cast your thing on turn 2. Or turn 3, I guess. Yeah, something like a Rogaran Triome. Okay, so I can go Sultai Foundry or Mardu Pool. I guess Sultai Foundry is a little bit better. I don't know if it matters. That's interesting. This deck is so fucking 5-head, dude. Jesus Christ. I guess we just Grief Scam now, right? Just go Grief Scam and then fetch the other Triome. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Nothing left. And then we can leave the Dryad in hand because we have Fury. So take Pact. Scam, take Titan. Let them play Dryad. Next turn, Fury, pitch, kill Dryad, play Scion. This is a hell of a deck, man. Some would say this is a deck of all time. A deck of all time. Yeah, free spells, baby. Free spells. So we know they have Turf plus 1 unknown. Alright, we scamming. We scamming. Wish I had one more evoke card. I'm all in, baby. All in. Bet you didn't see that one coming. I guess they can just pick up a Seiju and kill it. I put it as now typed in chat. What the F? What the F indeed, Amberson Avenger. What the F indeed. I would say the same thing. This deck is exactly like when you sit down at the buffet. Oh, those were 2 pretty good draw steps. This is like when you sit down at the buffet, and they're like, "Which would you like, sir?" And they're like, "You know what? I'll just have everything. I just have one of everything." F question mark. Are we effing? Chat, are we effing? Looks fine to me. Bajan, stop spamming F. Pagan, why are you effing? Stop effing. Oh yeah, that card's in my deck too. Of course that card's in my deck. Did you expect anything less? Oh, Persist the Fury next turn to kill the Dryad? Hello? My opponent said, "What is my deck?" And I just said yes. Okay. Second Dryad's kind of annoying. Just wait till they see the Persist. They lack critical information, chat. They are unaware. I guess it's just better to cast a Fury from hand. Chat, spam Pepela. They lack the critical information necessary. When am I going to be done today? I don't know yet. See how long this league goes. Maybe after this league, maybe I try to fire one more with this. I'm not sure. But I would say likely within the next 2 hours. Give or take, within the next 2 hours. I really don't want to show them Persist, but it is lethal. Persist by Fury. Dude, this is like... This deck is so Giga Chad. This is the single most Giga Chad deck that I've ever played in my life. It's just... It's perfect. This deck is so perfect. I don't even know what to say. If you're watching this on YouTube, if this somehow makes it to the YouTube, just let me know. Let me know what you thought of this deck. Any changes to PA you liked? With the exception of 4 main deck Showdown, no. One of the decks of all time. Somebody goes up to me and asks me what archetype I'm playing. I just look at them, stare at them into their eyes. Yes. I don't even know what to sideboard. Is there any reason to sideboard? Deck's perfect, right? The worst part with this deck is you can only play 10 games each league. Yeah, because you never lose a game, right? That's the joke. See, what you should do, TJAA, is you should purposely lose a single game each match so you get to play 15 games each league. Yeah, I think the Zoo package kind of sucks ass against them. I don't know if I want to cut it all. I would argue that Scion is worse because they have Boseiju. Do this. It's probably fine. I don't want to bring in Binding because of Boseiju. Same thing. What doesn't this deck have? My opponent said I'm definitely 4-0. I'm going to say, in 4 matches, yes. So you see, this hand doesn't actually do anything. It could do something, right? It could do something. I feel like we're going to see a lot of these hands that are just like 1 card shy of being the nuts. Like a Grief, a red card, you know? I think Grief or a red card would be absurd here, right? I'm going to keep this. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to keep it. True, Giga Chads don't mulligan. I have to remember that we're Giga Chads. Okay. You know, not exactly what I'm looking for. Not exactly. Close, but not quite. So I should have let on Blood Crypt, huh? Because they wouldn't get green mana. You think they kept a hand without green mana? Okay. Yeah, we can get a Triumph now. You want to tear us in the amulets? I mean, I brought in Force of Vigors. I didn't know how much of that stuff that I wanted. But maybe I also want to bring in Tear Asunder and cut some of the Kavus. The problem with cutting Kavu is I just have so... Like, I'm just out of red cards at that point, right? I don't know if it matters. I tend to like Zagoth Sacred Foundry for some reason. I don't really know why. I mean, I'll draw a relevant card at some point, right? Could maybe do Tear on the draw. Or you're saying on the draw it's better? Maybe. I mean, I'm bound to draw something relevant at some point, right? Pacting now? I guess they're getting Dryad. I got a Zeus. Okay. That means they drew a bounce spell? No, it's just the N. It's the NU. Or it's... No, it's the UTS. That's scary. Yeah, probably dead. You know what's funny? Actually, we might not be dead, because their Vesuva's in the graveyard, and their Stronghold's already in play. So they might not be able to haste this. I don't know if that matters, but... Unless they have a second Vesuva. You can bounce Stronghold. Yeah, but they've already made all their land drops, right? They play a land for turn. Or have they not played a land return yet? I thought they did play a land return. Okay, they're going for West anyways. Yeah, they might have a Grazer in hand. In any case, they're going for T-West. Yeah, red card would help a lot here. Red card goes Brazy, because I get to kill the Titan and the Azusa. Oh my god, I have to scoop now. I am legally obligated to concede now that my opponent has attacked me with Grazer. Alright, red card. Manifesting a red card. Prage. Red card. Yep, still can't cast any spells. I'm just over here not casting spells. Just over here not... See, this is the problem when you put too many pitch cards in your deck. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. I'm out. Do you want these tear asses? I mean, I was thinking about cutting Territorial Kavu, but I definitely don't have enough red cards if I cut Kavu, right? I could cut some rings. Actually not sure how good ring is against them. Do 2 ring for 2. Well, I don't know. It does buy you a turn. Is Ego not good? I think Ego's good. Let's do this. No, fuck that. I'm not doing this. I'm doing that. Alright, we'll do 2 ring, 2 Terras. It also kills Dryad, which is nice. Come on, dude. What the fuck? I don't know if this hand's better or worse if these are rings, but that is kind of funny. Yeah, we can't keep this one. Unfortunately, it does not cast any of my green cards, but if I draw a green source... If I draw a green source, I'm just saying, this hand gets a lot better. I probably shouldn't keep this. But I'm just saying. Okay, this one's kind of based. So we can go turn 2 Kavu, turn 3 discard Archon. Turn 1 Sagaruski. So we need to get a green source. Probably want to get Zagoth Triome. We call this a combination. Why do they have a draw step stop when they're playing Amulet? Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Little weird champ. Weird champion. Weird champion. Alright, persist. Persist! One time chat, persist. Persist? Mod check? I mean, kind of the same thing. Your turn. True. That is very true. I mean, they're at 16 and I have 2 4/4s. Be worse. I believe drawing persist. I mean, even land's not that bad. We could just slam ring. Just them go Garden's Amulet. I mean, that wouldn't be very good for me. A Slayer's Stronghold is fine-ish. They have a Dryad. Alright, 1 more land. Grazer. Alright, looking for persist, please. Persist. Mod check persist. I mean, it's like kind of a persist. It's kind of the same thing as persist. Discard this. I could discard the ring, which is better if I draw Grief. Yeah, I don't think I'm casting ring this turn anyways. I mean, I guess I get mega punished if I draw land. Like, discard ring, draw land. Maybe I should discard Malice then, because if I discard Malice, draw Grief, I can still at least Grief them once. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, now we just play ring. They go to 8, we go Scalding Tarn, crack this, get Sacred Foundry, play ring, draw a card, your turn. Alright, so we can't die this turn. I guess we can somehow, in theory, die on our upkeep if they have the Gretchen. Some of these lists do play Gretchen, but we'll have to see what they do. Invasion for an Archon? Yeah, we can go, like, Invasion, pre-combat, send both at the Invasion, they chump block, we flip, get Archon. We can do some stuff next turn. Who with ring is nuts? I mean, yeah. Insert redacted with ring is nuts. It's all good with Ring. It doesn't matter. This is like one of the prime examples of just, you can just put whatever the fuck you want into your deck. It literally does not matter as long as you start with 4 rings. Ooh. Maybe with the resurgence or the prevalence of the Ring, people should go back to Hive Mind. Hive Mind kills. That was one of the early modern decks that I played, was the Hive Mind deck. It was so sick. NRG Chicago, you played against Creativity with Ring. Did they like have that look of drought on their face when they creativitied into it? Yeah, Mill Shoal Lotus Field combo with Ring. Be a little burn in there too. How long until it's banned? I mean, really hard question to answer. Like, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. I would be shocked if it wasn't, if it was like any relevant amount of time, to be completely honest with you. Be pretty shocked. Like, maybe it could be like a week after the Pro Tour, could be a month. I mean, it could be a year, it could be multiple years. We don't really know. It all really depends on what happens at the Pro Tour. I mean, I think we all have a pretty reasonable understanding of what's going to happen. True. Well, wouldn't that just make it worse, not me? Like, infinitely worse? Do I think there's any legal issues with banning it since it would harm licensed product sales? I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how to answer that question. Please refer to my legal counsel. Actually, my lawyer's calling me right now. Oh, so I shouldn't answer that question on stream. Alright, later, bye. Yeah, I can't answer that question. Oh, they're killing all my Kavus. I think we have lost. Were I paid by a big ring to say that? Unclear. Perhaps. Yeah, I think the B word was auto-modded. I guess I can draw into Persist. In theory. I milled the Ego. Persist mod check? I don't even know if Persist is enough. TBH. I mean, there it is. I still don't think it's enough. Yeah, I think we're just dead, right? They go to 5, we go to 14, they sack this. Yeah, they just like play land, kill Archon. I don't think it's good enough. Discarded Ring? Yeah, they just play any land to kill our Archon. I don't remember if they had a Titan in hand or not. They probably do. Going upstairs. Jesus. Jesus. Oh yeah, they just play another land. That puts me to 2. Okay. Still going upstairs. Oh, right, the Ring kills me. That's funny. That's hilarious. Right, the Ring kills me. Do they just have Titan? Karn, the Great Creator. I assume they have Ballista in their deck. Alright, you win. Fucking YOLO with this hand. YOLO Giga Chad. YOLO Giga Chad. What is this pile? Don't worry about it. This is what scam players must feel like. They're gonna think we're just playing... Well, I guess we're pitching Invasion of Ergamon, so... They probably don't think we're playing a reasonable deck. Alright, your turn. 4/4 double strike. This is literally Hogak. You want to talk about Hogak? Bolt Snap Bolt? This is fucking Hogak. This is what I'm going to tell my kids, that this was Hogak. I can't even play the Scion XD. Alright, you're 12. Go. Ooh, are you playing Rhinos and they have Brazen Borrower? That's not nice. I don't like that. Let's get green mana. Alright, combat. I have a good feeling I'm getting Brazen Borrower this turn. Or they're just gonna die. That also works. Go. Oh, can I say the H word and we can't? Todd can say the H word. Mods can say it. Or, they're just fucking dead. This is what we call the scam life. Now I know how Dingo feels. Every single time he casts Hogak on turn 1. Alright, so creativity. What do you want against creativity? Once again, the zoo cards feel kind of mid. Also want to bring in Tear Asunder too, because they have Leyline Binding. Maybe I should bring in my own bindings. What if I cut the entire zoo package and brought in Binding, Stub, Ego? Does that make sense? I guess I only have 8 red cards with this setup. Oh, wait, no. Cutting these for stub is fucking stupid. What am I doing? Yeah, no, that's bad. Alright, we can't do that. Never mind. Cutting all of my creatures that turn on stub and adding stub. GG's pancake, GG's. You see, I don't want to cut anything because the deck is just perfect. You ever just, like, look at a deck so good that you just never know how to sideboard with it? What if I did, like, 1 Scion, 2 of these for 3 stubs? I could shave a Fury, too, instead of the Scion, maybe. Could do, like, 2... I mean, I don't know. Fury was kind of gassed that game. They do have Leyline Binding in their deck. Let's try... I don't know. This is, like... I have no idea how to sideboard with this fucking deck. I don't have the Zoo Scam Reanimator sideboard plan. I don't have the Patreon. Anybody get the Zoo Scam Reanimator Ring Patreon sideboard guide in chat? I'm asking for a friend. The sand's kind of ass. Keep it. It's the guys they watch anime, yeah. Zoo Scaminator. Well, you forgot the ring part. Zoo Scaminator ring? That's too much. That is, in fact, way too dang. Oh, that's true. This is modern. Ring is a given. Good point. It's just kind of implied at this point. Oh, I found this on a Twitter account. It was Twitter user Dak Faden, who I will plug in chat because they are amazing and you should go follow them. This is, in fact, a deck of all time. No, not for you, Bolt. Maybe for everybody else in chat, but not for you. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to bring in stuff. Although, I guess Binding wouldn't be that great either. And sometimes you just, like, win very easily, and then other times you have hands like this that just don't do anything. Thanks. Thanks, Deck. You know, I'm not going to comment. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to pretend that that didn't happen. Spamming, it's my chat. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I can spam in chat. I can also spam Joel, because nobody else does. If we draw a black card, we can grief ourselves. Literal griefer. I mean, I didn't come here to not cast this card. I did not come here to not cast this card. I don't want the treasure. This kind of feels like a hard cast Archon kind of game, huh? I'm gonna play around Binding and just not activate yet. Just get my free card out of it. Did I update the Mox field? I think I did, right? Go, your turn. You think I'm supposed to grief there? Well, I can't. Nothing can bad happen. Nothing bad can happen to me this turn. I have protection from everything, so I think I can at least wait till next turn to grief. Like, what are they gonna do? I don't really know what my end game is. Like, I don't know what my plan is, given they have a Renin 6 on 7. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Stab me? Alright. No way they have Binding here. Oh, they actually didn't have Binding? What the fuck? That's weird. Alright. Well, what's in their hand? Oh, now what? I have 9 cards in hand. Let's play to the ring. Gas Fury. Get the run down a little bit. I kind of want to grief them first and see what they're working with. I'm gonna go grief, pitch, grief. Take a peek at what's going on over there. Then we can get some more information as to how we want to proceed with our turn. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I guess that does make sense. Well, alright. Cast Fury. We have to make this Ren not ultimate next turn. I could, like, pitch Cast Fury and play another... I could pitch Cast Fury and play another Ring, but I think this is a better line if they just don't have the creativity, which is, I don't know, a possibility. Well, I only have 2 red cards, so I can't, like, hard cast and pitch. Otherwise, I could kill one of the Planeswalkers. I don't have another red card in hand. Alrighty. Could pitch Fury and reanimate. could. Kind of wanted to hold this for Archon though. Maybe that's not a good line. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Like pitch cast the Fury and then reanimate it. Maybe that could have been a line. How often should you soft cast elementals versus hard cast? I don't know. just vibe with it. Just feel it out. You know. I don't really know how to answer that question. What did they bounce? Oh, they bounced the ring. Okay. Interesting. Touche. 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 What happened? They creativitied into Sundering Titan and Elish Norn. Got him all right. I don't even have words. I don't even know what to say. Besides Giga Chad. Chat spam Giga Chad. Rescue me. Actual Giga Chad. Oh, me. Ah, these hands are so fucking close. I'm gonna keep this. There's a lot of ways this hand could go well. There's also a lot of ways that it could go really bad, but I think it's going in the Louvre. It should. I saw your tweet, yeah. Actually, base tweet. Extremely based. Sort of getting Sultai, Sacred Foundry. Yeah, no. I wasn't even looking. I was just like, I was in shock. I did not know what to say. I mean, I kind of want to go for Grief, but they pretty clearly have Veil of Summer, so I'm just going to cast Kavu. Fuck your Veil of Summer. Kavu, go. Nice Veil. We'll Grief next turn. We're all about to dominate. Oh, what do you got for me? Hopefully just tap out for Ren. Okay, they can't Binding... Yeah, yes. Now I know why people love playing Scam so much. Scam is kind of gas. Do I have to discard a card to get a treasure? To be a good treasure, and discard a card after you draw a card. Do I even care about the Ren or just flip my invasion? Treasure, then... Oh, no, I could just make a treasure and not loot. Okay, so why don't we do it this way? Let's go Grief. Pitch this. This turn's about to go breezy. Take two of these. Do I just take both Fables? I take both Fables and they go Tef, bounce my Grief? Is that even that bad? Their hand's unironically pretty good. I'm gonna take both Fables. I think I'm gonna take both Fables. I have to decide if I want to flip the invasion or kill the Ren. My plan is just invasion, not discard. Kill the Ren. Yeah, and just keep the ring in hand, so I can guaranteed, even if I miss on land drop, just cast the ring next turn. I think I like this. And then if they go Tef, bounce, Grief, which they're almost certainly going to do, then I can just attack... Oh, no, I can't attack the invasion because the Teferi's in play. Yeah, that's annoying. I could just recast the Grief. Yeah, I might just do that, actually. I might just recast Grief here. Oh, right. Yeah, they just bounced the Kavu, of course. I don't know why I thought they would bounce the Grief there. Let's... kill Teferi. So I can go Ring, which we know they have cast into the fire for, or I can play Kavu. So we know about Expressive Mind, cast 2 unknowns. Let's play Kavu. Holding land's better if they rip creativity. But no, they didn't Archon me last game, so I don't think I have to worry about them creativitying into Archon. Cast Into the Fire is so poo-poo. Why do people play it? Because it has the words exile target artifact on it, and that line of text is extremely important in this current format. Very, very important. Yes, we know Expressive, cast 2 unknowns, 3 unknowns. Jamming Expressive. I don't know why we played our land first. Yeah, it's not bad against Bowmaster either, because it cleans up both halves of Bowmaster. It's not bad. Kills the ring, 1-for-1's Bowmaster. Pretty good. Not a bad card. Bolt Zigreef. Okay. Yeah, it kills a Ragavan too, which is pretty important. Sometimes against Yawgmoth, you'll get like multiple X1s. Doesn't happen too often. Alright, combat first. Loot away this land. At 14? This thing's a what, 5/5 on the backside? No, it's a 3/4? Yeah, fuck that. I don't know why I thought it was a 5/5. Alright, discard land. Okay, so we can rip a land off of the ring. We could play both. Yeah, if we rip a land off the ring, we could play the Scion. Cannot currently cast Binding. They don't have 5 types. Okay, not a land. Well, we're going to be in trouble if they find a creativity. By in trouble, I mean dead. Extremely dead. Okay, no creativity. Like absurd jank and give people heart palpitations. Would you not classify this as absurd jank? Aw. Well, I can go pre-combat Amonkhet, attack, discard Archon, attack the Amonkhet. Let's do that. Black, this, blue, cast this. I mean, they're going to block anyways, I guess, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. You know what I wonder if this deck should have is some Vampire Hex Mages. It does have quite a few battles. Scion gives Trample. Oh, very, very true. That is a good point. Oh, yeah, this is cracked. Right. Maybe just go attack the Invasion of Amonkhet. They have to double chump block? Yeah, they have to double chump block. Or they let me get an Archon. They don't have Veil Up either. I forgot about Scion giving relevant text. This list looks sweet. Yeah, this is from Dak Faden's Twitter. I did post their Twitter in chat. I think it's like DakFaden07. What was the exact Twitter link again? I forgot. Yeah, Twitter, DakFaden07 is their Twitter. You should go check them out. Go give them a follow. They make some really awesome sweet decks. And this is where I got that list from. I'll post it in chat again. You asked me, do I want to play Reanimator, Zoo, Scam, or Ring? And I said yes. Oh, do they have a YouTube too? God, why can't Fury hit battles? I'm just saying, Fury should be able to hit battles. I'm gonna hold the Fury, I think. Worse if they Archon me. Dak Faden would be hot in a One Ring meta. Ooh. Print Dak Faden into Modern so we can steal people's rings. This deck has felt pretty sick so far. I've been a big fan of it. 4 mana. Creativity. Okay, they switch back to Archon for game 3. That's kind of weird. Well, I guess we are dead. I could draw Persist. No, they just sack the Ren, though. Even if I draw Persist. What are they pausing? Alright, I mean, that is a card. That is a card of all time. Again, the problem is they just sacked the Ren in 6. Oh my god, I got so punished for not killing the Ren last turn. Imagine, if I had killed the Ren last turn, they would have to sack the Archon here. God. On your own. Well, now I can attack with Kavu. If they block, then I can Fury, and just hope they don't have another creativity. Oh, I can force a block, right? Is this copy only from Graveyard? And now my Archon is not in the Graveyard. They don't have an Archon in the Graveyard, do they? So if I flip the Invasion without them blocking, what am I getting? I guess a Scion? Maybe a Grief? I think they're more likely to block if I attack the Invasion of Amonkhet. Exile, I guess a fetch land from their Graveyard. Relevant in case they draw Ren. So I guess if they don't block, I just Grief them, pass. they attack, I sack the Grief, and then I take 9 and go to 4. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of feel like they should block. I mean, now that there's no Archon in the graveyard, there's not really the threat of me flipping this into Archon, but still, you know. Alright, we are going to block. Block happens. Alright, please don't draw another creativity. I am dead if you do. Alright, no creativity, please. Go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's really a good way to play around a second creativity, right? It's also not a guarantee they have a fetch land, because they got back a Dwarven Mine last turn with Ren, and I exiled their only fetch land off of the Kavu trigger. Alright, well. That's the last Dwarven Mine. No creativity, please. Oh, we're passing. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Go to combat. I'm attacking them, because if they go to 1, they can't fetch. Alright, they didn't have anything on attack deck. Right, okay. But it's not, they don't get to cycle it. I didn't play a black spell, but they just go to 4. Trigger does not resolve. Yeah, their hand's probably all Veils, I guess. Archon to copy Archon. Oh, sure, I guess I could have attacked the invasion. Oh, right, yeah. They did not fetch Dwarven Mine. Yeah, I should attack the invasion, because then I forgot I can copy their cards too. I thought this was only your graveyard. Any creature card in a graveyard. Got it, okay. Yeah, I should read my cards. No, they have an Archon in their graveyard. I know I don't, but they do. Alright, cool, they died. Sick! We got a match. Let's go! Yeah, reading the card does, in fact, explain the card. If you have 350 concurrent tier 1/paid subscribers, they actually bump the revenue split to all, I believe it's all tier 1 subs to 70-30, so it's not just tier 2 and tier 3. They give that revenue split to every single sub. But we're like, I think we're just about the 200 mark, so we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna get Breeding Pool off of this. Yeah, the best you can get is 70. And that's only for the tier 3 subs, or if you hit the threshold and unlock the, they call it Partner Plus program is what they call it. This is mine. Turn 3 Archon, PogChamp. Oh, well, we're just going to get Troned, huh? So I guess we have to draw a Grief. Yeah, we got to draw a Grief. That's actually not bad either. Because now, even if they O-Stone me, we can still just get the Archon back with this. Oh, the synergy, baby. Stone on Invasion is oopsie? What do you mean? We actually drew the Grief, too. So now I can go Grief pitch Amonkhet. Should I draw a Scam spell? That is not the right Tron land. We're chilling. Savage Knuckleblade, thank you very much for the tier 1 3 months. Really appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Thank you for the kind words. It means lots to me. Appreciate that. Explain what happens if X subs expired after the threshold is hit mid-month. Yeah, once you hit the threshold, Big Mac, you lock it in for 12 months. So even if you hit the threshold, even if you fall below that and the upcoming months, once you hit it, you lock it in for 12 months right after you hit it. And then you can obviously fall out of it after the 12-month period. Got him. Successfully scammed and reanimated. And zooed and ring. Alright, Force of Vigor. Unmoored Ego. I think we might want to Tear Asunder too. I have a lot of cards that I could bring in. Not really sure what I should cut. The rings I don't think are very good in this matchup. I think I keep all the scam stuff, right? I think I keep all the scam stuff. For 1 year, once you hit your guarantee for the 70. Yep, exactly. Another Doomathon. I'm thinking about doing a subathon at some point. So we can try to, push towards that 350. I need to come up with ideas to what we can do during the subathon. But I do kind of want to do one. What would I ever cut for these stubs? I guess I could trim on Furies. If I cut all the Furies... Let's try this. I'm gonna scam. I definitely want to scam Grief and not Fury. I think? I don't know, it's close. Well, that's Grief Scam. I don't know if it's good enough against potential Tron hands, but I'm obviously not gonna mull this. Oh, we're scamming alright. Okay. Alright, I would like to scam you. I would like to scam you. Right, they have no spells. They have an Urza's Mine and a Forest. And a Dream. Stub. Not exactly stub. It's like kind of stub, but not really. Alright, they go to 16, crack this. They will simply just not draw payoff. Simply never draw a payoff. New Bop Art goes hard. I haven't seen it. Rude. Oh, that's based. Yep, based. Love it. Absolutely love it. Make them think I have stub. Because I can't win anyways. Unless they think that I have stub. You need some help. How hard is it to find the cards you need at SCG Con? I personally know I have not been to an SCG Con myself, so I don't know what the dealers are that's there. I don't know how many dealers they have on site. That I would not know the information. I wouldn't know the answer to that question. I'm sure they have plenty of dealers on site, but I just don't know. Sundering Titan, huh? I feel like I've seen this video before. I've seen this episode before. I know it does not end good. It does not end well for me. It's not quite a turn 2 scam, but I think I am willing to keep this hand. Just go for Savai Triome on turn 1, play a 5/5 on turn 2, and then we can try to loot into another black card. Card Kingdom fed me orders a week ago, still didn't ship, so you had to cancel. Oh, okay. Got it. Is Card Kingdom on site at SCG Con? I didn't know if they were. I don't know what dealers are there. I mean, I'm guessing if you order, they probably are. How do you feel about Redain in the board of Boros PF or Raxac? I mean, it looks good. I just haven't tried it myself yet. I'm sure it's fine. It's a card that some of the other Coco decks play. My only problem with Redain is it's, like, a little expensive. Like, it basically costs you 4 mana for it to be relevant. So, I don't know. I'm always kind of skeptical of that card. It is decent, though. Okay, now what do I do? Oh, man. Because I can discard Archon, but if I discard Archon and brick on black card, it's really bad. Do we gamble? Surely I don't gamble, right? If 13 damage next turn, there's no way I gamble on this. There's just no way. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to gamble. I'm just not going to gamble. It's fine. The shield stop cat oven. I don't think it does because the cat. I'm fairly certain the cat says. I'm fairly certain not the cat, but I'm fairly certain Redain says damage and not loss of life. But I'd have to read the card again. Tell me what the exact text on Redain is. Okay, so I have to leave them with the Ancient Stirrings, I think. Yeah. Well. Actually, now that I think about it, I maybe should have left them with Ugin. Yeah, this might have been a punt. Because if I leave them with Ugin, they can't Ugin my Scion of Draco. Yeah, I think I fucked up. I think I was supposed to leave them with Ugin. Too late now, but... Because not only can they not cast Ugin next turn, but it doesn't do enough. Since they take 13 and go to 2, they Ugin downtick, but I keep this in play. Yeah, I should have left them with Ugin. They can Besage the Draco. Oh, they can Besage Draco this turn, take 9, and then Ugin. Yeah, okay, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Fucked! I didn't think about hardcasting. No! I guess I can still find something off of this. Did not think about hardcasting, chat. Well, that beats another top deck Dugan. It does not beat O-Stone, but I'm going to play around Dugan. Should have got the Triome. Yeah, I was thinking about second red for Fury, but I only have 4 lands anyways. But did I board in any answers to Bridge? Did I only board in 1 Tear Asunder? Oh no. We're dead. Damn it. Fuck, if I'd got the Triome. Yeah, I guess we could draw Force too. But we're gonna get Sundering Titan this turn. Yeah, I would have won if I just gotten the Triome. I don't know if they top deck this. Urza's Power Plants. I feel like mistakes were made this game. It says if damage would be dealt to you, prevent all but one of that damage. Yeah, Cat is life loss, so it doesn't stop Cat. It stops Mayhem Devil, but not Cap. I mean, anyone's game, right? I could still draw Force. I don't know if Force is enough, though. I feel like Force might not be enough at this point. Get the ring. Yeah, alright, I've seen enough. I'm bored. You're boring me. I'm bored. Yeah, Leaves Pioneer still gets bodied by what is essentially the same thing as Mono Green Devotion. Mono Green Devotion makes more mana than Tron on turn 3. I'm just saying. You're saying. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with this hand, right? Well, it depends on how many Burning Tree Emissaries they're playing. We gotta make Burning Tree Emissary great again. That's what I'm saying. What do you think about Questing Beast as a budget tech versus the Ring and Black-Green Yawgmoth? Probably fine, honestly. I've seen some Rhinos players playing Questing Beast. I think I saw Kane in a prelim, had 2 in his sideboard. I could see it, for sure. I don't think it's that bad. But honestly, I think at that point, you're better off just, you know, I understand budgets, but budget option, I get it. But you're probably just better off playing your own rings at the end of the day. Or you could just play Haywire Might. At the end of the day, Haywire Might's probably just better. Yeah, you can also just, like, say, okay, that's fine, and kill them on their upkeep after the shield wears off. Insult to Injury. That's a name I have not heard in a long time. I missed that card. Alright, here I am in my Mardu deck, just not casting spells. No big deal. I'm getting Blood Mooned. Snore. 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 I'm getting Blood Mooned. I go to bed. Blood Moon bed. I mean, I want these. I want answers to Blood Moon. I don't know what I'm cutting. I guess Scions can probably go. Cut 1 Invasion of Amonkhet. I love Lamp. Yeah, scammer getting scammed. Fuck you, Blood Moon. Moon, fuck you. Have I thought about not getting Blood Moons? No, I haven't thought about that. Yeah, eat shit, Blood Moon. I want you here. I mean, if you're experiencing Blood Moon for more than 4 hours, you should probably contact your local physician. Alright, how about this? How about I scam you? How about instead of you scamming me, I scam you? What do you think about that? Does that work? Get fucking scammed. This is what the kids call content. Content. Alright, I'll keep this. It do. What if they had no lands? You think it's 10%? No, it's like 2%. 10% is ambitious, to say the least. 10% is ambitious. At a paper turn, I'd be playing it out? No, I probably wouldn't. Is that going to go on the YouTube? This has been a good league, so probably. Even though it's 1-4, I don't care. Chat, you don't realize how quickly I'm just off it. Like, you do realize, I know a lot of people have this, like, really, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but you are allowed to concede the game at any time. If you are not having a good time and you would like to concede the game, you can just do that. Like, they let you do that. You can do whatever you want. You're allowed to do whatever you want. That's why Magic is so great. Worry sometimes that in paper I'm rude how fast I scoop them up. Dude, I'm the same way, 10th degree. If there's any hint of like, if I'm, if I'm ever, you know what I mean? I'm off it. I'm off it. If I'm not having a good time, see ya. I mean, it's been a league. It's definitely been a league. It's a fairy bounce. See, the entire time, I'm not thinking about what I'm supposed to play this turn. I'm thinking if I should concede or not. That's what I'm actually thinking about. But I won't. Because chat will start smedging. Whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want. Within the realm of, TOS, of course. I mean, look, I knew this deck was not good. I didn't expect it. I told you at the beginning of this league that this is likely going to go very poorly. I did not expect this to go well. I'm just playing this to have fun. I'm not going to sideboard. I don't think this is remotely competitive at all. It's fun, but, I'm not trying to give you the wrong impression here. Please understand that this is just for fun. Sure. The sand's like kind of gassy. Yeah, this is basically 2-card Monty. That's a really good accurate. That's a really accurate representation of what's going on here. I mean, sometimes you just play some 2-mana 5/5s. It's like not that bad. Some percentage of the time. Go. What was 2-card Monty? So I don't remember the exact components, but I think it was like a Legacy Storm deck. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it had like a bunch of Spirit Guides. Or wait, am I thinking of a different deck? Was that the... No, I'm thinking of something different. Why was I thinking of like... I'm thinking of like Cruel Bargain and those kind of draw spells. What deck am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a different deck. Pretty sure. Alright, so I find an untapped land. We can persist. That is not an untapped land. Sign of Blood Dark Ritual. You know what's a 2-card Monty? The One Ring plus lands. Does that classify as a 2-card Monty? I think it does. That's awesome, JS. Surely they don't have endurance, right? Surely they don't have endurance. Alright, no endurance. Still no land, by the way. Sheesh. Oh, is a vintage deck? 2-card Monty, let's see. Oh, okay. So yeah, like a bunch of 2-card combos with no card filtering, basically. Painter's Servant, Sundering Titan, Goblin Welder, Grindstone. I guess you have Vampiric Tutor. Wait, this doesn't count. Vampiric Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Serum Powder kind of counts, Demonic Consultation. Alright, I don't know. You got some filtering. Solid dude. Alright, Archon down. I'm sure that deck was probably long before Oracle was a thing. 3 cards in hand. I kind of want to go here first. I really just want to find a land. Really want to find a land. Fuck. Fury, pitch, Kavu, kill Nissa, play Scion. Not trying a land is so bad. Maybe I could let them have Nissa for one more turn. Like, what's my plan if I go Fury, pitch, Kavu, play Scion? My leftovers are 2 of these and a ring with 2 lands in play. That's just not even good. Maybe I just go Fury, pitch, Kavu, don't play the Scion, with the plan of just casting ring next turn. I think that makes more sense. I was definitely thinking about it. Yeah, I think we just hold the Dragon. I do think it is worth killing the Nissa. It's worse if they have Omnath. Oh, they can't even cast Omnath. Nice mana base. Now they can. Can we not do like self-promotion? Or no, I know it's not self-promotion, but just the time to place, JS. Time to place. All good. And I Pretty sure I have to play this ring. I don't know that it's good enough. Draw. It's just, this deck is just, you never know what you're going to get off the top of the deck, you know? Life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. This is a deck of all time if I've ever seen one. Hispanic ending. Okay. Commandeer in Modern. In what deck? Nice prismatic ending. Go. Yeah, but don't tell anybody about that. You think I can read the back of the box? Or presuming that I know how to read. Why are they not? I don't understand why they're not attacking. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You're a streamer, man. Why'd you send me a Bing link? The fuck? Oh. What are we doing? Why are we come on, let's not I'm just gonna purge the message. Let's not send like a, 5 like a paragraph long link. I know I probably shouldn't have clicked the link. The link will give your computer a link, man. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing here? I don't know. Do a better TTB. 4 mana. You have 3 cards in hand. I kind of have a feeling they have Veil of Summer. Let's start here. Oh, I just realized my mana base is so good that I can't Malice and Invasion of Amonkhet. They gotta have Veil, right? I think I'd rather pitch the second Malice and the second Amonkhet. I think there's a good chance that I might get value out of both of these. But it kind of depends on what they do. Oh, okay, well. So we do here. Take their Omnath. And then I guess we probably... Well, we can only play Scion of Draco this turn. Alright, Flooded Strand versus the World. I might win this game just because of how busted this card is. Why wouldn't they Solitude? Because they couldn't. Look at their exceptional mana base. They have a Zagoth Triome, a Breeding Pool, a Steam Vents, an Island, and none of those tap for white mana. This kind of taps for white mana, but not to cast Solitude. It really is, especially when you see your opponent's hand and you just like see the spells that you get to really see what's going on. Imagine griefing this deck on turn 1. Your opponent would see a hand that's like 2 Invasion of Amonkhet, a Fury, a Scion of Draco, and a ham sandwich, and they're just like, I don't know what to take, man. What do you want me to do? I probably should have cast the Invasion pre-combat. I don't know, fuck the Invasions. Those aren't happening this game. Is the meta just right? Just ring decks, Living In, and Burn? What if I told you that Living In and Burn are also ring decks? I feel like this deck is grief-proof. Yeah. they don't even know what to take. They grief here and they're like, are those real cards? As a matter of fact, they are real cards. Whatever. I'll keep the 3rd Invasion. What's it feel like to be a ghost? I have so many invasions. Literally, hey, I'm invading over here. Invasion becomes Archon? I mean, they're just gonna block anyways, right? Oh, they can't block the Scion of Draco, right? Yeah, true. Well, they had the 2 anyways. I don't know, man. I'm just clicking buttons because I think it's fine. They have no cards in hand. I'm just clicking buttons. I have not flipped an invasion this league, no. But boy, let me tell you, as soon as we flip that first invasion, it's like a domino effect. So they bounce Binding and then kill the ring. They kind of have to. Oh yeah, I'm just clicking buttons at this point. I have entered the phase of the stream where I just click buttons. I know, it's Teferi is the fun police. Oh. I can maybe lose this game. target. Each opponent. Each Giga Chad. So I guess we just go kill Teferi. Yeah, Teferi makes this really awkward. I guess I could have Furied the Teferi pre-combat. So what, I guess the line could have been Fury go 2/2, flip this, get an Archon, but they don't get the trigger, right? Yeah, Teferi stops casting the back half of invasions. I know that for certain. I'm gonna discard, I guess. I'm just gonna like hardcast Fury. I'll do a bunch of stuff next turn. I might even hardcast this fucking Archon. But I can just do a bunch of stuff next turn and not worry about it. Probably cast a Scion here too. Or are you up for this? Alright, go. How does the Teferi stop things? So the invasions specifically say when you defeat the battle, it says when it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transform. So you can't cast it from exile with Teferi in the battlefield. We can also just persist back the Fury if we want to. Scion giving Fury first strike. Why do you just say random shit like that? Alright, chat, I have 14 cards in my hand. I think I can probably figure this out, right? Surely I can figure this one out. Alright, what you got over there? Don't fail of summer me. Get out of here. Leyline Binding. Not killing the ring. Which makes sense. I've probably already gone too far down. They're probably too far down the rabbit hole at this point. Okay. What else? What if they slam back-to-back ring? Well, I can just play a second ring to reset this one. If I need to. I'm gonna deck this game. I'm not gonna deck. I can play a second ring. Sure. So, I think they're still dead? Yeah, I think they're still dead, right? As long as I can put 2 Archon triggers into play, which I should be able to do. Because I go Persist, back the Archon. Then I can go Combat. Oh, no, I can't, right? Because I can't flip the invasion and... Yeah, I can't flip the invasion and deal them damage. Okay, well, they scooped anyways. Again, we were in the button-clicking phase. Don't want to sideboard anything against them. I don't know, all these cards could be reasonable. Tear Asunder is pretty good against Binding and Ring. If you put a Ring in a monocolor deck, you could run Reliquary Tower. Is there a land that, like, prevents you from decking? Is there a card that says, like, or even not just a land, but even a card that just says you don't lose the game for drawing out of your library or whatever? Does that card exist? Well, Thoracle doesn't count, you know what I mean? Platinum Angel. Yeah, Lab Ban, sure. Thoracle's like the most practical application. Yeah. I'm gonna cut these Scions. Bring in the Terras. Keep in 1 Scion, I guess. Alright, what do we got? Last game for all the marbles. Grief, Persist, Invasion. This is like kind of a value invasion type of hand. I don't think it's that bad. This hand's okay. Could be worse. This is one of those decks where you're going to keep a lot of opening hands that are just missing one piece to kind of turn everything on. No, it doesn't do anything. So let's do this. Go. Let's get Sultai Triome. True, Invasion is great. Does in fact pitch to Grief. Still don't want to cast this Grief yet. Am I gonna get turn 3 Elesh Norrend? Why do I feel like I'm gonna get turn 3 Elesh Norrend? Omnath? I mean, I guess they could still go Omnath, Fetchland, Elesh Norrend. Good turn, good turn, good turn. What do you feel about 4-drop Elesh? What do you mean? Which one? Just like in a general sense? I tried that card a little bit, like, in some weird Pioneer token shells. That card's really sick. 3, by the way. Turn 3, by the way. Fuck. See, is not going well. We are just, like, so unbelievably dead. Can Invasion try to rip a red card to be able to pitch cast the Fury? And we can kill the Omnath at least. Now, why didn't I turn 3 Omnath Ring? Did draw a red card. Alright, get this thing out of here. Did not mill over an Archon, unfortunately. Why can't Fury hit battles? I need to errata Fury to be able to hit battles. Let me ask you this. Do you think that if they had printed Fury after the battle set, would it be able to hit battles? I think it would. It's already busted. Yeah, but make it more busted. I mean, it should not be able to go upstairs, no. Fury should definitely not go upstairs. It would be way too good if it did. Endurance would have hit battles? What does that mean? How would Endurance hit battles? I mean, I could play it out. Alright, whatever. How about this? I'll cast my ring, and if they have a Leyline Binding, then I'll concede. Alright, they don't have Binding. I could Grief here. Let's pass. Oh, sure, Endurance hitting battles for 3. Yeah. Before Fury got preview, joke with the shot butter, that should be Fire Blast variant. No, that Fury... Dude, if Fury went upstairs, that card would be broken. It's already really good, obviously. But, like, it would be obscene if it went upstairs. Alright, whatever. I'm off it. This 4-color deck just, like... They just bore you to death. They just put you to sleep. Alright, kind of expected that to happen. Did not have high hopes for that league. I mean, it was fun for sure. I had a great time. 1-4, I had a great time nonetheless. We got some really awesome content and some great clips out of it, so... Who really lost all the matches? Anyways, chat, I am going to call it there. I had a great time tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for supporting the stream. Appreciate the subs, the bits, the donos, the everything. We'll see you all lovely folks here tomorrow at the same time.